Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Kumar Dattatreya Bhagat and today is 2nd of June 2022 and it's my original video. So our today's topic is structured query language, that is SQL. So basically this SQL is used to perform the operations on the records stored in the database such as updating record, inserting record, deleting record or creating and modifying the database tables and views, etc. SQL is not a database system, but it is a query language. Suppose you want to perform the queries of SQL language on the stored data in the database, you are required to install the database management systems in your system. For example, Oracle, MySQL, MongoDB, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, DB2, etc. So we will see what is SQL. So SQL is a short form of structured query language and it is pronounced as SQL or sometimes some people pronounce it as SQL. So basically the database language is mainly designed to maintain the data in relational database management system. Actually, it is a special type of tool for relational database manage for data professionals for handling structured data. That is, you can easily create and manipulate the database access and modify the tables, rows, columns, etc. So basically, this query language became the standard of ANSI in the year 1996. So now we will see what is why SQL. So basically, nowadays SQL is widely used in data science and analytics. The following reasons are there why we use the SQL. So the basic use of SQL for data professionals and SQL user is to insert, update, delete, and data from the relational database. So SQL allows the data professional and user to retrieve the data from the relational database management system. It also helps them to describe the structured data. It also allows SQL users to create, drop, and manipulate the database and its tables. So it helps in creating the view, stored procedures, and functions in the relational database. So also it allows you to define the data and modify the stored data in the relational database. It also allows SQL user to set permission and constraints on the table columns, views, and stored procedures. So now we will see the uh, SQL commands. So there are different types of SQL commands which are help in creating and managing the database. So the most common commands are the create command, update command, delete command, select command, drop command, and insert command. So what is an create command? So the create command helps in creating the new database, new table, table view, and other object of the database. So the update command. Then in update command, it is help in updating or changing the stored data in the database. Then the delete command. The delete command helps in removing or erasing the saved records from the database table. It erases single or multiple tuples from the table of the database. So the select command. This command helps in accessing the single or multiple rows from one or multiple tables of the database. We can also use this command with the where clause. So drop command. This command helps in deleting the entire table, table view and the other objects of the database. Then the insert command. This command helps in inserting the data or records into the database table. We can easily insert the record in single as well as multiple rows of the table. So now we will see what is the advantages of SQL. So no programming needed in SQL. Like it is an SQL does not require a large number of coding lines for managing the database system. We can easily access and maintain the database by using the simple SQL synthetical rules. So then the next advantage of SQL is that high-speed query processing. In this, a large amount of data is accessed quickly and efficiently from the database by using SQL queries. That is insertion, deletion, updation on operation data are also performed at less time. So it is a standardized language. So So basically, SQL follows the long established standard of ISO and ANSI, which offers a uniform platform across the globe to all the users. Then the portability. The structured query language can be easily used in desktop computers, laptops, tablets, and even smartphones. It can also be used with then other application according to user requirement. Then the next advantage is interactive language, then more than one data view. Then there are some disadvantages of SQL too. So basically, SQL is that we are paying some SQL commands, some SQL applications we are paying for it. Then it is cost. Then the next disadvantage is in interface is complex. Then it is a partial database control. So this is the disadvantages of SQL. So this is all about the SQL. Thank you.